God, that was a bit tuneless, wasn't it?
And we're live, Clive. How do?
Oh, I do.
So, Wisey. Some of you might recognise this guy. I used to work with him at Strangeways. We didn't work in the same area, but obviously been grabbing bastards. We did a lot of overtime.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. He's very much like me, only shorter. How tall are you now?
I'm 5'7" and a half.
That's not one of the questions, that's just out of interest. So I'm going to do 20 questions with Wisey here, and then hopefully in the future we'll do an interview with him. So, bit of an introduction, bit light-hearted, relax, no pressure. I've just had a full English breakfast with haggis, amazing. I'm on my third cup of tea, so all good in the world, yeah? Okay, no pressure, first question. Relax, mate,
Oh, I'm fine, don't worry. Just full of that haggis.
Okay then, one thing you would change about yourself.
Less chins.
Less chins, okay,
Less chins.
He's quite a funny guy as well. Were you being serious then though?
Yeah, I would like less chins, yeah.
Religious or spiritual?
Spiritual.
Really?
Yeah. I don't do God and stuff like that, really.
But you don't mind other people?
No, not at all, no.
Job's a good one. Come a bit closer so you're in camera. That's it. Good lad. If you're in a bad mood, do you like company, or would you prefer to be alone?
I'd rather be on my own if the other alternative was being with this person that put me in a bad mood.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
You're supposed to be a funny guy. It's really serious answers, these. What's an ideal weekend? We just discussed that, haven't we?
Oh, probably we've just been to Edinburgh for my missus' 50th and it was amazing. Probably
Don't look a day over 40 if you see this.
Yeah, probably a weekend in Edinburgh. Go and see some of my family and it's a fantastic city.
So sort of a homely weekend.
Yeah, without a doubt, yeah. None of this all day drinking stag party lark. A couple of nice restaurants, bit of nice wine, bit of culture.
Okay, 3 wishes right now.
God almighty, 3 wishes?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be too complicated.
World peace, less cruelty, probably City to win the title for the next 20 years.
Did you have to bring football into this?
Well, we were very downtrodden in the 90s, Sam, so...
Yeah, I understand that, mate. Having worked at Strangeways and seen the red-blue...
Yeah, there's plenty of that.
Okay. What's the craziest thing you've ever done for love?
I don't think I've done anything crazy for love, really.
That'll do.
Didn't feel crazy.
Did it feel like the right thing to do?
Oh God, have you met my missus? I'm completely punching.
Yeah, because we have charm, mate. I'm the same. That's what people always say.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Money, good looks, charm, far more dangerous.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah.
And a good sense of humour.
And I could lick my own forehead.
Greatest struggle you've had to overcome?
I think the jobs I've had when you've just worked so many hours and you just almost don't function properly. Yeah. When I first started at the jail, I took a hell of a cut in pay. And as you know, you do an early, I just tie late onto it. If you did a late, you tie an early onto it. And I did that for probably the first 3 years of my career. And you just kind of, before you know it, the end of the year's come.
It's a sad state of affairs, isn't it? I'm sure lots of people are doing it now. Overtime is paid at a good rate in the prison service.
Oh, without doubt, yeah.
So the conditions have got worse over the years. starting pay, etc. now, so I've no doubt a lot of people are doing a lot of hours, which you think's right for your family and that. Yeah. However, it does have an impact on your health, does it not?
It does indeed.
Have you ever been arrested?
No.
I'm disappointed, Norman.
No. I've had a couple of chats, but I've never been arrested.
Okay. Do you have any specific personal goals other than City to win the title for the next 20 years?
No, it's going to sound really boring. We were talking about this the other day about the guys at work were all saying about retiring. They wish they could retire at 55, and I've actually, as daft as it sounds, and everyone's going to think I'm crazy, I've got no intentions of retiring when I'm 65. I can't imagine not working. If I'm fit and healthy, I can't imagine not working.
Yeah,
I'd do less hours and I'd probably work somewhere different, but...
Yeah, health and purposeful activity, that's my favourite word, bar none.
But I don't think sitting at home every day, if you're of sound health, is any good for you.
No, it affects your mental health as well, doesn't it, mate? We've both been there and done that, sat at home. How do you know me? Sounds like a daft question.
I think the first time we came together was, like I say, when I started at the jail, all the overtime I did quite a lot of overtime. I seemed to cop for K-Wing and healthcare.
Yep.
Many in ED. Sat trying to stop people killing each other over a pool table.
Which is true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you trust me?
Yeah.
Why? I always ask people this. It's not a blowing smoke up arse exercise.
I think yes, because I personally think I'm a good judge of character. I take a dislike to someone quite easily.
Yep.
But I wholeheartedly embrace someone that I trust.
Good answer.
And you're one of those guys, Yeah. There's not many people I distrust, but there's not many people I trust completely.
Best skill, your best skill as a prison officer?
Talking people, really.
Yeah, interpersonal skills, second to none. Something I always say, or say quite a lot, if I was a wing manager, would have Wisey working on there, half a dozen of him, no question. If I had my own jail, would I have Wisey working there? I'd have 2 or 3 dozen all day long. Someone who's got a sense of humour, can chat, de-escalate things. I'm quite sure in our career we've been in a situation where I've been toe-to-toe, you've reached top note, the prisoner's reached top note, and someone like yourself, or your shoulder, what have you been like that for? Boom, 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 just chipping away.
Yeah, it works. If didn't always work, Jesus. But I think it's an important attribute to have. I think I was 37 when I joined, and you think you're kind of world, streetwise, and you find that you're just not. And I can remember people thinking that I was a good talker and I would say the right thing, but this came after listening to other officers. I didn't invent these weird and wonderful ways of calming people down. I picked up a lot of good skills from a lot of good officers,
which sadly now a lot less
allegedly,
experience.
Yeah. I mean that seems to be from people that I talk to now. It doesn't seem to happen as much.
Best piece of advice you would give someone going into the job?
Just don't try and be what you're not. I think you've got to be prepared to if you're not much of a talker. I think you've got to kind of realise that is important. If you're not some big hard nut, then don't try and be an hard nut, and don't try and copy people that you don't agree with.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
That's one of the things I always say. Good answer. I always say, be a bit humble.
Yeah, without doubt. Yeah.
And ask questions. Try and
face value.
Definitely, mate. Very good answer there, Noel. What's happiness mean to you?
Home life, really. I'm very fortunate. Me and the missus get on really well. The kids are fantastic. Family's fantastic. We've got a lot of good mates. Live in a nice area. Got a nice house. And you go away for a nice holiday. I'm glad to come home. I've got a nice home life.
Do you appreciate it more after being in the prison service? Because we've talked about the long hours culture, and sometimes you miss out on them.
I think you do, things. Yeah. I think. I mean, I only did 10 years. When people talk about
No. I've said before, it's not only 10 years. It's what you put into that 10 years. You know, I worked with some cracking staff who were in job 3 years and brought a lot to it, and I've worked with others who were in 30 years and brought zero. So
Yeah,
Don't knock yourself.
I think the fact that you, I don't think you realise the toll it takes working Christmases and you know, certain things happen and you're phoning your missus, not sure what time I'm coming home tonight.
that's something I missed. In engineering, quite often you'd have works weeks, so you'd shut down in summer, you couldn't pick your holiday. However, Christmas, you know, you'd probably finish Christmas Eve and maybe go back sometime in the new year.
I get the best part of 2 weeks off now at Christmas and a week at Easter, and then whatever on the book is on top. So
You can definitely
smashing.
kiss your ass goodbye as far as I'm concerned. Would you not say?
Definitely.
Do you worry about what people think about you?
No, not really. No.
That's it.
You can't change people's opinion, so you know why worry about it.
I disagree on that. Over a period of time, only in the prison, you know, your first interaction with someone might be conflict, and they might think, why is he's an arse, that officer? But then seeing you every day, how you are with people. So maybe, but I know what you mean. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Curry.
Good answer. I think that would have to be mine. Beach or camping?
Beach.
Pork pie or cake?
Pork pie if it's not got too much of that jelly shot in it.
Beer or wine?
Impossible to one. Depends what you're eating. Beer with curry. Wine with steak.
Jeans or shorts?
Jeans.
Dark chocolate or milk?
Dark.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Will you come back one day and tell your story?
Don't know if I've got one.
Of course you have. The thing that you can bring to people, a lot of prison officers, you know, watch, a lot of ex-prisoners watch. Although we're not dissimilar, how we used to do the job, you know, it just gives people a different insight into, you know, your thoughts, how you did it, what you thought about it, how you'd improve it and that sort of thing. And hopefully a bit of humour as well.
Okay. We'll see how the YouTube goes, see if I get any death threats. If I don't, we'll have a chat.
Wisey. Cheers. Oh, it's still on. Smile.